Hey, maybe you have been trying to find yourself a property on Zillow or Realtor.com. One of these websites, you've been frustrated, you're not finding the house you like, they seem to go away really quickly, the data is not up to date. So today I want to talk about why it's a bad idea to search for properties on Zillow or Realtor.com, Trulia, and a way better plan that will help you find more properties, find you the property you want, and not get harassed by millions of phone calls. So I want to help you with that. Today, my name is John Glutch. I'm the team leader of the Glutch Group, and we've been helping people buy and sell homes for about 20 years now, sold over 1,000 properties. I would love to help you with your home search. So let me kind of walk you through how this works. First, I want to start off with the MLS, right? This is the multiple listing system all the realtors in town, including us, list all of our properties on. And then what happens is we put all the data for our listings on this special system here, and then it gets sourced out to different websites like Zillow and Realtor.com and that kind of thing. And here's what happens. So now here's a listing. I just picked a random listing. Let's say you're searching for properties. You think this is a great house. You can look at the pictures, right? The data is all the same, nothing different. Same stuff you can see on MLS. But here's one big difference is it says, find out more about this property. You put your name, whatever in there, and you read the fine print down here. Maybe some people read it, maybe they don't. Basically what this says is, we're going to sell your information to a bunch of realtors who are then going to call the crap out of you. The reason I know this is the case is because I'm one of those realtors, right? We get this data from Realtor.com as well. And oftentimes we are one of 3 to 5 realtors instantly trying to jump on top of calling people to answer their question, show them the property, see how we can help, because we want to be the people who help you, the person who just put their information into Realtor.com, help buy a home. Now, nothing wrong with that. That's great. That's just the way the world works, right? However, it gets annoying getting all these phone calls. It says here you're consenting to robo-dialing. And now, it used to be a normal, sane world where we just call and whoever called you first, great. But now it's just this mad, insane rush, and robo-dialing and texting and all those other things. So that's really frustrating, and I want to help you avoid that. So the way we do that is MLS, right? So let's say you let me know you're looking for a certain kind of property. We can plug all that information into MLS. We can set you up with your own little version of this exact same data, same search system as I have, and you can search for properties using this system. What's great about that is any questions you have will go directly to me and my team. We'll answer them right away. We can show you properties, all that stuff. You're not going to get 100 phone calls from all these other agents trying to solicit your business. Importantly, this is also going to show you properties that do not exist on Realtor.com. Let me give you an example. Let's say we want to look in zip code 85251. Okay, now here's what's really cool. And this, we can look at all these different status. Active, that's what you're going to see in Realtor.com, Zillow, all that stuff. You're going to see those. You might even see stuff that's under contract. What you probably won't see is stuff that's coming soon. And what you'll almost for sure not see is stuff that's temporarily off the market. So just in this one zip code, that's 29 properties that you may or may not have seen on Realtor.com. So this is going to give you the absolute most up-to-date information. The other format we typically keep is this little field right here. Under contract, contingent on a buyer sale. You can't specifically search for that in those search engines, but we can. Or if you're using a portal we provide to you, you can. Now that's properties that are under contract, but the buyer of that property has a house to sell. Those are tenuous deals. They often fall apart. That's a smart way to look at properties because those people are very often open to getting another offer from somebody so that they can then kick away that buyer who had a house to sell and sell it to you if you don't have a house to sell. So this now got us 31 extra properties in one zip code alone. And of course, you magnify that over whatever search area you have, you're going to have a much broader scope of properties that are available for sale than you would if you were looking on one of those other mass websites. Here's another really cool thing, and this is unique to our team. This is our secret seller map. You can see this is updated April 2020. We update this every single month. And here we have, 100, 125, 150 people who over the last several years have told us they want to sell their house. And they are interested in doing that for one reason or another. They haven't yet. Maybe they've got a tenant who's got to move out. Maybe they need to wait a year because of a job transfer. Any number of reasons. These are people who have an interest in selling their property, have let us know, and we're in communication with them. We have their names, phone numbers, telephone, all that stuff. And if you're interested in one of these properties, we can connect you and see if we can't make a little match with these sellers who are interested in selling their property. Maybe they didn't want to deal with the hassle of listing it, that kind of thing. Put all these pictures ready, all this other stuff. So we want to plug you guys into those properties, and this is exclusive to the Glutch Group and our clients. We would love to learn what you're looking for. Let's say you wanted a house in Mesa. Great, well, we got a bunch of houses over here in Mesa. We'll plug you into it. Chandler, whatever it is, price point, we've got all that data plugged into our back end of the system. and we'd love to connect you with that. So a couple reasons why it's really important to search using an MLS portal from a realtor, ideally us at the Clutch Group, other than one of those mass market sites is, number one, you're not going to get hammered by lots of other realtors trying to solicit your business. Number two, you're going to get quick, easy responses from one single person. Number three, it's going to be more accurate. You're going to have more options than you would on some of those other properties, and it's going to be live, up-to-date, accurate information, not delayed like often we see on Zillow. And then last, we've got access to properties that aren't anywhere on any kind of website that we would love to plug you into as well. So please do let us know. Let us know if you're interested in purchasing a home, what your search criteria is. Let's see if we can't find you one of our secret sellers or one of these properties that is kind of hidden away and gets you a quick insight into a property that nobody else knows about. Let us know. Shoot us a message, email, phone call. We're happy to help you out. Thanks.